Hello everyone, how are you? And welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading is relevant from March 19th till roughly the 26th, the 27th of March in 2023. I also want to say to you, Happy New Year! Happy Astrological New Year. So the spring equinox is going to be on Monday, March 20th at 4:24 Central Time, and I think that's 5:24 p.m. Eastern Time. So that marks the beginning of Aries. The sun moves into the sign of Aries on that day, and it marks the beginning of the astrological new year. The spring equinox is when both hemispheres share the sun's rays equally because the sun is directly over the equator. So interesting little tidbits for you to think about. Maybe you want to do some manifesting, some praying, whatever you want to do on Monday evening. That would be a perfect time to begin something new because it's a perfect time for a rebirth of sorts as we start over in the zodiac, right? All right, so which card do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made up your mind, you know what to do. You look below, click on the timestamps, fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. Happy spring. Finally, spring is here. Hopefully the weather will accommodate us here. I'm in the Midwest. We've been waiting for warmer weather. It's been a long, hard winter, and I wish the same for you. I wish you great health. I wish you good weather and lots of joy as we head into spring. Bye. All right, group 1. Let's see what your first card is for this week. I chose, obviously it's a spring theme, so all my cards, all the decks I'm using are floral, earthy, and green. Okay. So your first card is dance, celebrate. It's time for celebration this week. There's something to celebrate. You might not know what it is yet, but you will know soon. For some of you, maybe it's just saying you need to dance, you need to get out and move. You need to hear some music. You need to go to a live show or something like that. So let's draw you a flower card. Flower therapy. And for you, look at, we have new beginnings with Banksia. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined, group 1. I love that. It is indeed a new beginning for you, group 1. And let's do one more flower card. This is Botanical Inspirations. Why not? We're ready for spring. All right, this one feels pretty good. Dahlia, dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity, and that's Confucius. All right? A wise man has dignity without pride. So value your dignity over your pride. Let your dignity trump your pride this week as well, group 1. All right, let's get into the tarot with the Druidcraft Tarot. Lots of greenery in this deck. One of my faves. So far your focus is on new beginnings, celebrating, and dignity. Let's see if we can get specifics with the tarot. We have the Star card. We have the Fool. I'm trying to fit 5 here like I always do. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the Wheel. And the Magician. Okay, all right. Wow, a definite fortunate week for you is what I would say. We've got the Star, the Wheel, the Magician, all foretelling good things for you this week. The Fool as well. The Fool is right underneath New Beginnings, and that's what it's all about. It's Zero the Fool. It's technically the first card in the tarot, the beginning of the Fool's journey, right? A new beginning for you. In the middle of all this good stuff is a little bit of a conflict. Okay, there's a little bit of worry or consideration about money, but there is no need because you have support around you. You have your family around you. So if there are some unforeseen expenses this week for yourself or your spouse or your parents or children or good friends or your significant other, know that there is abundance here, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. Everything's going to be taken care of this week. Let's see specifically what could this new beginning be for some of you or most of you, or maybe what you've wished for. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you, but I like to get specific if I can, or if my guides kind of, allow me to and give me enough information here. So we have Cernunnos, that is the devil, but not necessarily bad, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so what this is all about, it's about movement or moving. For some of you, this is planning a romantic getaway. For others of you, this is a move, a transition from one phase to the next or from one job to the next. Starting a new job would make complete sense to me if you're starting a new job this week, or if you're starting a new project for your job, or if you're going back to school. Whatever you've been wishing for, it's kind of coming to a head this week. That wish is coming true. It is earthly because of Cernunnos, because of that earth energy of the devil of Cernunnos, number 15. So it might be a desire of yours for financial reasons. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But it will only work out because your passion is in it. All right? Your passion is in this. And I'm getting that with the Magician card because you're loving what you're doing. You're enjoying your week. Ooh, you're very independent as well with the Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords. It's one of my faves of all my decks. She's just beautiful with her blue gown. But this is representative of you. Doesn't matter what sign you are. You are doing something on your own this week. This whole new thing, this new beginning, this change, it's all you. It might involve your family, obviously, but it's necessary for you is kind of the message that I'm getting. It's something I feel that with the Star card, the Wish card, you've been desiring, you've been wanting for a long time, okay? We have the Five of Cups, a little bit of a disappointment. That might be from the past or from a person around you. But don't worry about that because everything's going to be all right. There's a little bit of a disappointment maybe with a coworker or a superior at your previous job or what you were doing before this week because this is such a new beginning. But it's all in the past now, and you are moving into the future with grace, with dignity, with confidence, independence, and skills. The message of the Magician, let me just remind you, is that you have all the tools necessary to succeed at this new thing. Okay, you have all that you need in front of you. You've got the wand, the sword, the cup, the coin. All the elements, all of the skill is within you. It's very interesting to me too how we do have the Fool here, and then there's maturity, growth, lessons, whatever, and then the Magician. Interesting to see that this is happening this week. So I feel like whatever this new thing is that you're doing, you're learning it really quickly. You're catching on to this really quickly. You're accepting this. You're falling into this comfortably, whatever this changes, fairly quickly. So that by the end of this week, moving into the last few days of March, you're just fine. And you might be doing a dance and celebrating, proud of your choices, proud of the direction that this new change is taking you, right? I feel a lot of confidence, essentially. Independence and confidence for you this week. Let me just focus psychically for a moment and see if there's anything that's kind of jumping out for you. I mean, my guides are telling me to tell you, don't be scared. Do not be afraid. It's all going to be fine. Have no fear. Trust your decisions. Have no fear. Know that you are headed in the right direction. You are like you're in this boat and you're going away from the past into the future. And right now it's murky waters and things are unclear, and it might be a rocky ride, but know that soon you will be to the other side. And then you're going to be feeling better than ever. And things are going to fall into place more so than perhaps they have in a long time, especially with this wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's fantastic for you. Celebrate, trust yourself and your choices and your abilities. Let go of the past. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to focus on your dignity. As far as relationships go, family especially is stellar this week. It's very, very good. There's no problems here in relationships. There's a little bit of, maybe you become a little bit petrified or paranoid about finances, but that's the message. The message is that you'll get there. It'll be fine. You're not going to suffer financially. You are headed in the right direction, all right? All right, Group 1, have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2, how are you? Let's see what your first card is for this week. So your first card is music, harmony. I love this. So you might want to incorporate music this week. You might want to play music, listen to music, or possibly the underlying message of harmony speaks of relationships being in harmony and getting along in a peacefulness, right? So let's see what flower card you get from the Flower Therapy deck. I like this one for you. And we have Hydrangea, first step. Breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step, all right? So breaking something down into tiny pieces is going to make it easier for you to come to a solution this week. Okay, remember that. I mean, sometimes when we have multiple things to do, I know a lot of people, especially a lot of women, are very good at multitasking. I am not one of them. I have to ignore the other. Let's say I have 3 things I have to do. I have to ignore 2 of them and just focus on one, and then break that down into tiny steps. Like, what do I need to do first? And then second, third, until it's finished. And then I'll go to number 2. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what you have to do. Break things down so that you don't get stressed out, all right? Whatever's going on. Break it down into tiny steps and do one step at a time. Take one step at a time. Another flower card for you, Group 2, we have Coreopsis or tick seed. Always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. One of my favorite quotes by Emerson. Love that, Group 2. You have a lot of soft, sweet energy coming through with these cards. I feel that energy is going to be for your benefit this week. I feel like you're going to be a peacemaker. Always joyful. There's the yellow just kind of popping through. Yellow is joy. It's a happy color. It's also a clean color. Cleansing. Let's see what we get with the tarot for you, Group 2. 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups makes total sense to me. 9 of Coins. The High Priest, which is the Hierophant. 9 of Wands. All right, let's take a look. So, joy, family. See the rainbow in the back? Happy family. All the cups are upright. All the cups are full. This is the 10, the last in the suit of cups. And we have the Queen of Cups, the last numbered card. Then we have the Queen of Cups. This is you, emotionally blissful. You might be a Scorpio or a Pisces or Cancer with the Queen of Cups. But essentially, this is a joyful energy, as is 9 of Coins. 9 of Coins mimics the Harmony card and the Joyful card, I would say. Harmony and joy are two key words you could use for the Nine of Coins. She's very comfortable in her garden, in her home, with her, is that a falcon perhaps? It's a very peaceful mood, if you will. That's kind of the mood, the energy for you this week. We have the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands. Let's take a look at that. And there's the earthy queen, the Queen of Coins. So emotional, earthy, with the High Priest. So this is kind of telling you, all right, whatever you're planning to do towards the end of the week that has to do with your home or your family or money, it's kind of saying this is not the week to make a change for you. It's not the week to make a large purchase, make a big change. You want to do the planning this week, but you don't want to do the actual thing this week, if that makes sense. Because you kind of want to keep the status quo is kind of what I'm feeling here. Let's see what else we get. Let's draw on that Queen of Cups. We've got the Six of Swords. Transition. The Magician. Yes. Transitioning to a point where you feel confident and you are owning your skills and owning your wisdom that you've gained. All right. For some of you, this could be literally you're moving. For others, it might mean you are maybe moving up in your job or your work. You might be, you might be evaluated for a possible promotion or something like that with your work. Some of you might be contemplating starting a new business. This for you is the week of joy, of harmony, of planning and contemplation. And again, breaking things down into tiny steps. Let's see what else I can tell you. So I would say if you're planning to, or if you wish to become, a step up in whatever it is you're doing, maybe you want to become a manager where you work. You want to kind of plan this week. You want to do your best this week because someone might be keeping an eye on you and they may notice how well you're doing. I feel like your skills, your abilities are going to be noticed this week. Okay? You just keep doing what you're doing. Do a good job. Keep harmony within the home and within your relationships. Focus on joy. And it's going to be contagious is kind of what I'm hearing from my guides. Your mood this week is going to be affecting many other people. So that's also why it's very important for you to stay harmonious, peaceful, and joyful. Okay? Three of Wands, you're definitely contemplating what's next, Group 2. You're definitely thinking, what should I be doing after I do this? Do I want to get a promotion? Do I want to just start a fresh career altogether? Am I ready for retirement? Some of you might be ready for retirement. And we have the Lady. Yes, I love that. The Empress. Great amounts of earth and feminine energy with the Queen of Coins and with the Lady or the Empress. Where you are preparing for a rebirth. Group 1's was more about the rebirth is now. And for you, Group 2, you are preparing for the new start. You're preparing for the rebirth. And you're very earthy. I would definitely say out of all the elements, you probably have earth prevalent in your chart. So you might be, a Virgo with a Taurus moon or a Capricorn with a Virgo moon or something like that. I get a lot of earth energy with you. A little bit of water in there as well with that Queen of Cups. You might have a water moon, like Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Let's see what else I can tell you. Yeah, the Death card. So that's what you're preparing for. Birth and death. The death of the old, the birth of the new. The Six of Coins is giving back or altruism. Some of you, I just heard, some of you are getting ready for retirement and then you're planning on what you want to do as far as volunteering, charity work, that type of thing, because you want to stay busy and you are very much a helper and a healer here on this planet in this lifetime. So I feel like that's kind of what you've been contemplating. and we have the Four of Swords, there's a resting period. So you're going to get a chance to rest for a little bit before you start on your next journey or before you move into your next phase, whatever that might be. Psychically, I mean, honestly, the yellow just really pops out to me. That is that solar plexus chakra right above your belly button. That's where we are connected to other people. So again, you're going to be influencing other people this week. You're going to be noticed by other people. Probably people are going to be coming to you with questions. They want your advice. They're going to be trusting your opinion. And I would say as long as you are following your heart and your intuition, you are not going to steer anyone wrong, including yourself. And you might want to incorporate those yellows and the greens as well. Lots of green, obviously, in this deck here, to welcome spring in. So incorporating yellows and greens would be really healthy for you, Group 2. I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3. How are you? Let's see what your first card is. Rainbow Blessings. What a great card. What a great beginning to spring for you, Group 3. Blessings with this rainbow card. I love it. Let's draw you a flower therapy card to welcome spring. I like this one. Past life healing with Forget-Me-Not. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into the present, all right? Heal the past and then you bring healing into the present. I love that. And healing is always a blessing, am I right? Any kind of healing, emotional, physical, mental, energetic, any kind of healing is a blessing. So let's draw you a botanical inspirations card as well, Group 3. I like this one for you. Lilac. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. I love that. Or woman. I'm going to add that. Love is the magician that pulls man or woman out of his or her own hat. I love that. I love that quote about love. What can I say? Love and blessings. And past life healing. Interesting. Just a quick side note. I do past life readings. I have done them for over a decade. If you'd like a past life reading, let me know. I offer general half-hour readings, and I can include a past life reading. Or if that's all you want to do for that hour, that's totally fine. All right. Let's see what the tarot can tell us about you, Group 3. Prince of Wands, coming in strong with a lot of fire energy. 10 of Coins. 8 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Okay. Give me just a sec. I am trying desperately to fit all 5 cards in the frame. Okay. What is that Prince of Wands bringing? He's coming in ablazing with good luck and good fortune. Oh my gosh. 2 10s in a row. That's fantastic. 4 of Coins. Good luck in regards to money and money saved. This is indicative of paying off debts, getting caught up with your bills. Finances are A-okay, is what I'm feeling here. All right? If you've been waiting for some kind of money to come in, this is the week it's going to happen. He's coming in, bringing you good fortune. That's just kind of, repeated here with the 10 of Coins. Good fortune is coming for you, Group 3. We have the 8 of Cups. What are you leaving behind? What are you leaving behind? Queen of Swords. Princess of Wands. Conflicts. You are leaving conflicts behind, possibly some people who have not been nice. One of these might be you. We've got Queen of Swords. Usually she's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Princess of Wands, could be male or female. Usually that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't really matter. I feel like whoever this person is or whoever these people are, if both of them are not you, you're leaving them behind. This is your choice because of the conflicts they're causing. You might even be in the middle of a conflict between two people, and you're just leaving the situation alone. You don't want to get involved anymore. And I'd say that's probably a smart choice. That is a smart choice, to leave this conflict behind. It might not be worth it to keep fighting for this, or to stay in this, whatever this is, this argument. It might not be worth it. 7 of Cups. You have some things to choose from here. And then with the 2 of Swords, you're making a choice. So it looks like you're kind of narrowing it down to 2 things, or 2 paths, or 2 people. That's a possibility here. So from many choices, it is, by the end of the week, narrowed down to 2. What are you going to do? Let's draw and see. Got King of Swords, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups. Okay. You've been disappointed, possibly with someone, possibly with a romantic relationship that involves a King of Swords. Again, this is air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Or this might be you. And the Ace of Swords is essentially telling you, especially right on top of that too, that you are going to make the right decision. Don't stress out about it, whatever this is. I do feel like for some of you, this is a relationship choice, because it's kind of indicated by the 4 that you've been bored in this relationship, or you've been even disappointed. That's a possibility. So you're making a choice about a relationship here towards the end of the week. Let's draw one more on that little pile of cards. Okay, and we have the Feralt. Yes, I love this. So this is, I believe, Temperance. It's all balancing out. You are balanced. You are making this choice as a balanced person, as someone who has perhaps weighed all of the pros and the cons, okay? So trust yourself this week. Trust your choices. Know that if someone's causing you pain or suffering or conflict or drama, you don't want to be a part of that. Leave it behind. That's what the 8 of Cups is all about. I've said it before. It's leaving behind something that no longer serves you, right? It just no longer serves you. And in this case, it might be people. It might be friends. You might be leaving behind these friends because you're leaving behind this person in this relationship. And these people might be his or her siblings or family or mutual friends who you know will stay in contact with him or her and not you. But you're going to be okay, is the message here. You're going to be okay. Trust in the choice you make. Don't doubt yourself. You've got this. And what were the first messages again? We've got blessings, we've got past life healing, and then lilac is first emotions of love. So for some of you, this is saying yes to a new relationship. Maybe you've been unhappy in previous relationships. Maybe you've been alone for quite some time. That could be why the Queen of Swords is here. She's sometimes known as the widow queen or the single queen, the independent queen. And this is you saying yes to a possible new relationship. For some of you, that's what's going on. It's going to be different for all of you. But essentially, the vibe is about money coming in. Definitely finances are great here at the beginning of the week. Through Wednesday, something's going to happen there. You're leaving behind things and people and situations that no longer serve you midweek to the end of the week. And at the end of the week, you're making a choice, a very clear choice that probably has to do with a relationship, either leaving it behind or you're entering a new relationship and you're entering this time period where there are first emotions of love. All right? Purple is really standing out to me for you, Group 3. Lots of purple, lilac purple in her dress, a lot of blue as well. Those are those upper chakras. Those are the colors of the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. So what you want to do is you want to speak your truth this week. You want to trust your intuition, and you want to know that you are unconditionally loved by God, by the Supreme Being, whatever you want to call that force that is the oneness, right? Those upper chakras are kind of your focus this week. So I would say your intuition is probably going to be dead on. Blessings are definitely coming this way. I just noticed we did have the Wheel of Fortune with the blessings card. So there is good luck for you. Kind of funny because, the other day was St. Patrick's Day, and there's the luck of the Irish. Maybe you're getting this luck just a couple days late, right? That's a possibility. Maybe you're finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow just a couple days after St. Patrick's Day, which is kind of interesting. But I hope this makes sense for you, Group 3, and I hope you have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, everyone. I'd love it if you joined us on Patreon, where I do monthly live streams, and I upload Tarot 101 and 202 videos for you so that you can learn how to use the tarot. Bonus videos, chats, live stream readings, and more to come. Consider joining us on Patreon. Thanks so much. See you there.